Hello, and welcome to Pimpin' Positivity Podcast, where I will motivate you, empower you, talk about some real shit, and hype you up along the way. Today, we are going to talk about relationships, how to start them, how they should handle you in relationships, how to keep a relationship. So, while we're talking about relationships, who better than to talk about that with than my wife? Because we are married and we have been in a relationship for 13, yes, 13 long years. And we have been married for 10. So we're going to talk about our relationship and the things that we deal with and how we've managed to stay together for so long. Because that in itself was a task. So I'm going to introduce you to my lovely wife, Amanda.
Hello. How y'all doing in podcast world? She laughing at me because she know I'm a little uneasy right now. That's part of being in a relationship. That's how she do me though.
So if y'all didn't realize by now, we are polar opposites. I am the outgoing, outspoken one. And you are...
I'm outspoken, but all of the lights in here. It just, I don't know. It's just, this is more your lane. I'm here to support. I'm just, it's a little nerve wracking. That's all.
How come?
I'm not used to this.
Talk like you just talking to me. Act like all this is not even here. Hey, babe.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing today?
I'm good. So let's talk about us. Like, what do you think about our marriage as a whole?
As a whole, I think it's good. I think we balance each other out because, like you said earlier, we are polar opposites. I'm a little on that routine oriented side, and you're a little wild and crazy, so to speak. Like you just a little more out there than me as far as,
Everything.
you more extroverted. That's all.
I
But
thought I
I
thought
think
you
we
were gonna
balance these
say
out.
extra.
You are that too. You are, but that's you. To be with you, I had to accept that.
So how did you learn to accept that
I don't
being
even
that?
know if I did. I kind of probably ignore it a little bit. Like, Lord, here she go. I gotta just let her have that one. I just let you do it. Let you be you. It might not be me, but it's you, and it make you happy. So
Is that your goal to
to
make
make
me
you,
happy?
that's part of it. You know, I can't fully please you 100%. You'll never get 100 from somebody. But if I can make you somewhat happy or get you there, then you can carry yourself on up.
So I want to elaborate on that because at first, when we first got together, I was not happy with me. I was not happy with the person that I am, and I owe a lot of who I am to her. Um, I put a lot of responsibility on her to make me happy, and that's why I asked her that question. And oftentimes in relationships, we put a lot of responsibility on the person that we're with to make us happy. But I wasn't happy myself. So I didn't realize that in order for us to be happy, I first had to make my own self happy before I expected her to make me happy. And I put a lot of that on her. I put a lot of my self esteem issues on her because I came into this with low self esteem. So I looked for her to not only build herself up, but to build me up, to make me, I was like, oh, well, I can look to her to make me feel better about me. And that's not her job. That's not the job of your partner because you're putting a lot of responsibility on somebody to make you happy. And when you do that, when you put so much on somebody to make them happy, then when that person leaves, then your happiness leaves with them. So I had to learn how to make myself happy, and it was hard for her at first. Like I was difficult.
Mm-hmm. You were. You were.
How?
Girl, in a lot of ways. I used to be looking at you like, bitch, do I want to be in this relationship? Because it's exhausting. You got to think. You thinking.
You told me that last night.
It is exhausting. Just think about it. You have to think for yourself, right? You got your own life. Aside from your relationship, you have your own life. So you thinking for yourself. You're at work, you got to think at work. Then when you get home, you got to think for yourself, the kids, your spouse, and take care of your household. That's mentally draining for a person. So I used to be looking at you like, bitch, my piece is worth more than this. That's how I was looking. But it really just took simple conversations, like of us really sitting down with no interruptions to get you to understand where I was coming from. Like not banging it into you or yelling it, just us having an open dialogue to talk. And I'm the type of person, we go on this car ride. I don't care if we going to do something happy. We got some hours. We is talking. Something gonna shake. We got to come to some kind of agreement for both of us to be happy, because a relationship is not just one-sided. So with that being said, you got to work. It's give and take. And regardless of what people say, it is compromise, because you're never going to get 100% from somebody. If they give you 100, what they going to have for themselves? You still have to have something for yourself. So, we had to come to some kind of a balance.
And I know that now, granted, us having these talks was not easy at first, because I am the type of person that if something happens and I don't like, I will shut the fuck down, because I don't want to talk. Like I want to talk when I'm ready to talk. And I had to, and this may sound a certain type of way, but sometimes we have to do this. I had to teach her how to talk to me, and vice versa, because we have to understand that we don't all come from the same background. We're not all raised the same way. So in order for her to learn me, I had to show her how I wanted to be spoken to, because she was not used to that. And being that she from New Orleans, she come like a certain type of way. Like she was like, rah, 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 rah. And like, yeah, nigga, what? And I'm telling you that. And I'm like, slow, wait, because I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive. You can't speak to me. And I would think that everything was an attack, but that was also due to underlying trauma. But I would think that everything that she said was an attack. But little did I know, I was not the only one that felt like this, because then you harsh.
I'm not harsh. I just get straight to the point. We're not doing that. I done asked you once. I done asked you twice. Now this time, say, what's the problem? What is the issue? If I'm nice the first 2 times, when I come to you that 3rd time, what is your fucking problem? What is going on?
But does that not make you feel like you're talking to me like a child?
No, because when I come to you and be like, babe, we need to talk. I want you to tell me what's going on. You looking at me, chewing fucking ice or something, and nothing. But then you still pouting. Come to you again the same way. Oh, nothing, babe, I'm fine. But then you're sighing real loud. I could hear the fucking air come from the bedroom. What is the fucking problem now? So I feel like you gotta work with a person. Conversations really do solve a lot. If we don't talk, we don't know. And you don't know what you don't know. And if you don't know, you can't try and work on it to fix it.
So, a little known fact, we're gonna go right back around to that. I am older than she is. I guess some people may call me a cougar. And I also have 3 children of my own, and I know that women also wonder, how is it that they can get into a relationship and they already have children? And my wife said on numerous occasions that she would never get in a relationship with a woman that had children, and here I am with 3 of them.
3,
so,
Lord.
I mean, and we still here. So how, like, what made you first of all, let's get on the what? Let's get on the age difference. I'm like, what, 7 years older than you?
Yeah.
So how was that?
That was fine. That was fine.
It was my children.
But that also, you being older than me also made me realize maturity and common sense does not come with age.
Oh my God.
So
oh,
it was a big misconception of mine. When you older, you're a little more wiser. Bullshit. That ain't it.
I feel called the fuck out. Are you? Oh my God.
Everybody has room to learn.
Can we cut here?
You always have room to learn. You always have room to grow. So that was something that I quickly learned. And as far as them churn, that was just, man, I could admit I'm selfish. When I want to get up and go, I want to go. I don't want to have to worry about who watching these kids. If they got food, that was something that I didn't want. And then here you come. Even my mama was wondering. Lord.
So what you were saying was that I wasn't mature for my age. Let's go back to that, because that's what
you weren't. You still had a lot of growing up to do.
Okay, I did, but you helped me with that.
We helped each other with stuff.
Like we balanced each other out. What was the hardest part of you getting into a relationship with me, having children, and how many times did you want to run for the hills? And be honest.
A lot.
Don't lie.
Buku. I was like, this shit poo. Cause it was an adjustment. It was an adjustment. You've met my family. You see the OCD-ness I have.
Oh my God.
So it was like, I had to go back to remember, okay, at one point I was a child. We all were, but it was like, I ain't never had to deal with this. Why these children knocking on the door, talk about some breakfast? What? We just cook breakfast every Saturday. We not cooking breakfast. Every weekend we not cooking breakfast. Like, they not sleeping late. There's no more cartoons on a Saturday. Go to sleep. I just didn't. It's an adjustment. That's a big adjustment for anybody, because now you have to share your space. So y'all as a family invited me into y'all space. And it was just still like, I still need my little space because of the kind of person that I am.
And I have to admit, you hauled her. So I guess the saying about lesbians is true.
No, I was trying to go home. Every time I went home to get fresh clothes or something, I could wash it. I'm gonna wash your clothes for you. That's gonna be ready when you get out of school.
Stop putting my business out because you
she never wanted me to go home.
But you act like I was trying to trap you.
No, you just didn't want me to go home. Just didn't want me to go home. We had created a little family.
How important is honesty in a relationship?
Very.
Because you claimed that I lied to get you to be with me.
You did, and I don't think I'm gonna forgive you for that.
What the?
I don't. Every time we go to an amusement park, I get angry.
Okay, that was the only time that I lied. What else did I lie about?
Susie Homemaker. Yo, she told me she liked to ride rides. I love to ride rides. I'm always at the amusement park.
Okay, women, do we not say stuff to do we not embellish?
No, don't embellish, because let me tell you, she was like, hey, have you ever been to the Rain Festival? So we went to the Rice Festival. I'm sorry.
My God.
We went to the Rice
telling
Festival.
This story to people.
Yo, we had this festival. This is the last day of the festival. Good food. The people just letting us ride rides for free. So we get on this ride, and it was tearing us up. The man wouldn't let us off. He had them brought us in the air, drop us down. He had done did that about 4 or 5 times. I'm excited. We go to another ride. We squishing, spinning. Next thing I know, we walking. So I say, babe, let's go ride. Next thing you know, she in a trash can, sweating, makeup all on the shirt, earring in the trash can. She just throwing up. And I'm like, so you ready to keep riding? Yeah, she lied to me. So every time we go to an amusement park,
so now
I don't have nobody to ride with.
Now, okay, so here it, and granted, I've heard this story a million times, but now hearing this story again, how you just said it, I felt like you set me up on purpose because you knew I was lying. I
didn't know.
So like you was trying to see if that lie would actually be.
No, once I saw you throw up in the trash can, it was no sympathy because you shouldn't have told me you like to ride rides. I was ready to keep riding.
So you didn't feel sorry for me at all? Ain't that some shit to say?
I gave you some water to rinse your mouth out. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So what else did I lie about?
She lied about something that's very important to me. She lied about being a neat and tidy
No,
person.
no, you are OC. I'm sorry. Okay, with anybody who has ADHD, I'm sorry. I'm unorganized, but you my G, like you are anal about
Time
stuff.
out, flag on the plate. When we got together, she did not say she had ADHD. So for a whole year, y'all, house was clean, walking in smelling good, just stuff was clean. It's like she couldn't hold that no more. It was killing her. Came home, it looked like a tornado hit that bitch one day.
I want to turn the cameras off because
But it's the truth. It's the truth. And I'm very anal with stuff. Off. If I put something here, I'm going to know it's moved. I'm going to know. So everything has a place. All you got to do is fix it back, and it's going to save you a little bit of time.
I think that's some of our biggest arguments is about cleaning.
Y'all just don't know. I don't walk in a bathroom and seeing wigs. I'm thinking it's a fucking Nutri-Rats just there. Open the closet. It's mannequin heads full of hell. Like, y'all, I would take naps and wake up to shoe boxes in the corner. You ain't just had this shit. Where did it come from? That's the kind of shit was going on. So I'm like,
I shop. Like I
shop when I'm asleep.
But you like me looking this good though.
You do. You look great. Bruh, you look great.
I do not understand. Okay, y'all want y'all women to look good. But when we do stuff to help us look good, then y'all have a problem with it. But y'all want us looking good. So which one is it? Do you want me looking good or no? Because I have to shop in order to look good. And yes, I do like to change my hair.
Shit.
And you like that. You like waking up and not knowing who you waking up to. But now you got a problem with it.
Go to sleep to a box. Wake up to a bob.
You bitch.
Like, yo.
I need this whole segment. It's
not that I don't want you looking good. It's just that you got so much stuff. Like, it's hairs, y'all. I kid y'all not. Imagine one of them bed in the bags from Wally World. So now you got this bed in a bag, but it's full of wigs. It's just a big bag full of wigs, babe. Go get the brown one. You got 50 fucking brown ones. What you mean? That don't make no sense to me. So you can look good without having like, how many fucking brown shoes you need? You got a Jesus brown shoe, a beach brown shoe. You just got all kind of,
what?
It's crazy.
Bro, what is going on here?
You asked me that's the two things you lied about, the organization and the neatness. I should have never asked you
nothing because look how you coming for me.
I'm not coming for you. That's honesty.
That's
honesty. You can be honest too. You could be honest because I know I'll be aggravating
you. And do. Because, bruh, she told me, okay, do you know how people say stuff, but you're like, oh, okay, yeah, like she just saying that. But she told me when we met that she was an asshole. And I thought, okay, yeah, she's just saying, no, like she really is. But in a good way. But we still know how to balance. Like she really is the yin to my yang. But sometimes, man, like you are, I don't know. Like I don't even know how we lasted this long because I love you.
I don't know.
Are you second guessing?
Yeah.
You a damn liar, girl. Shut up. Listen.
Like I know I'm aggravating with my little analness. But let me give y'all an example. Quick one. She had some returns to make today.
Oh.
I never asked her nothing. Go all the way to the store, no receipt. But then if I would have asked her, she'd have been like, yeah, baby, you always checking like I'm a kid, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. Well, fuck, you just forgot the receipt, so we done made a blank trip for nothing. What's the point of that? But then if I don't do it, well, babe, why you ain't even remind me? So you gotta make up your mind. It's either you want me to say something or you don't. You want to be an adult or you want me to help you adult.
I want you to be my backbone. Like I want you to be my support, which you are. Don't get me wrong, because you like literally support me on everything that I do, and I like appreciate that with everything in me. I'm going to bring up a subject that's sore,
All right.
but I feel like this is something that other people go through as well. At one point, not her,
They always
I
think it's me, huh? What?
I felt a certain type of way in the relationship, and I was on the grass maybe greener on the other side. So I did not physically cheat on her, but like emotional cheating hurts just as bad as physical cheating. And it was a lot like it our relationship was rough. Like I thought that she was going to leave me. And it was rough, but she didn't. We worked through it. How if somebody out there is watching and their significant other cheated on them physically, emotionally, how did you get past it and get to the point where we are now and you stayed with me after all that I put you through, like emotionally? How did you stay with me?
Honestly, cause you finally admitted like I was fucking up. I was smelling myself. Like we would talk and I would ask you, like you remember you had me thinking I was doing something wrong, which I probably could have been more emotionally there, but at the same time I was drained. Like I'm running a household. I got 3 kids that I'm trying to do stuff with, and you really wasn't around like that. So it was tough. But once you admitted like you was like I had to sit down and really think about shit, I was fucking up. Like you was really feeling yourself. They had you thinking you was fucking Kelly Price and shit. Like you was that's you was for real. Like you was really feeling yourself. You was in your little singing, your little gospel singing and shit like that. And I wasn't mad about it, but it was like, hold up, this is our family. Like I ain't signed up to be no single parent. I barely signed up to be a fucking parent at all. So I'm gonna need you to come be with your kids, like that you pushed out. But it just took you to admit that. Once you admitted that, it was a little easier for me to kind of just ease back in and talk to you. Cause sometimes if you can't be honest and just say, hey, I fucked up, this is what's going on, that'll take away from everything so fast when you cannot admit that. That'll make a person really not wanna fuck around with you because it's like you can't admit that you fucked up. The whole world could see it, but you can't admit it. Sky orange. No, the sky blue. We see it's blue, but you steady telling me it's orange. If you can't admit that you lied and fucked up, that's the problem. So once you was able to admit that and we was able to talk about stuff, it just made things easier. But I
So so basically when
and you put
I
my Xbox in the tub. I wasn't feeling that shit. Yeah, no.
we could have left that part out. So we do crazy things when we're upset, ladies. And yes, I admit I when I thought that she was going to leave me, I know that one of her favorite things was her Xbox, and I put said Xbox in the tub, and I took a picture of it and was like, if you don't come home, I'm gonna turn on the water. So,
Yo,
and,
yo,
but
my little heart sank. That picture came through. You know, the faucet, it'll drip on its own. I had spent so much money on VC for 2K. My man was like a 97 power forward. And she was like, I'm about to put this bitch in a tub. So she sent me that picture. I was like, Lord, look at that. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that one.
so basically, what I just heard you say was that you forgave me, and I started to rebuild my trust once I held myself accountable for what I did.
Yeah. It's important to know the role you play. Like, you don't control anybody cheating. Like, I have no control over what you do. At the end of the day, you an adult. It don't matter if I spy on you. It don't matter what I do. You'll find a way to do what you want to do. It's the accountability factor that plays a part. If a person can't, you know, take responsibility for what they did, that shows you the kind of person that they are. So yeah.
And notice how, so one of the big things for me that I'm working on is communication. And that's a big thing because I'm a talker. I like to talk and I like to be heard and I like to say what I have to say. And granted, I said I am ADD. So when I have a thought in my head, I like to get it out. And even when she's talking, if I'm thinking of something while she's talking, sometimes I'll over talk her because I want to get it out. A big part of communication is listening to hear and not listening to respond. And I would listen so I can hurry up and say what I had to say. I would listen to her, but I wouldn't hear her. And I don't know if you guys caught what just happened, but when she said something, I repeated what she said. I was like, so what I heard you say was, so that lets her know that I was actually listening to her, because a big thing that messes up relationships is communication. So I had to learn how to actively listen to my wife because she always says that I don't listen to her.
She don't be listening. She do not be listening.
But I've been listening lately.
Lately. Yeah, you
Okay.
have been.
Anyway, so let's listen to some of these questions because I did a poll and we're going to listen to some of these questions that some of my viewers have asked. And one of the questions was, what would I do if I like someone and they didn't feel like dating?
If you like someone but they didn't feel like dating?
Yeah, they just wanted to stay in the friend zone.
I think you got to wear them down like Steve Urkel.
Wow. So you're supposed to stalk the people?
Nah. I don't know. Sometimes you got to respect people's boundaries. It might be something in you that they see that they're just not feeling like that. I don't want to date you. Like, you know.
But make sure that that's not a like friends with like benefits type of shit. Like, know your worth. Like, don't, oh, well, I don't want to be in a relationship, but I still want to do all the relationship shit. Like, don't do that.
Why not? If a person go for it, if a person goes for it, why not? What? Like, just because you could like somebody and they might not like you, but they might want to just smash. So if the person go for it, why not? We adults.
Okay. I'm yeah. Okay. I mean, that's not what I think, because I feel like
feelings get involved.
Yes,
but at the same time,
I'm not just gonna be somebody that you just do something with, because I'm going to want more. Like you say that I look at you as a male, but bro, like, you think like a guy.
I know. I just think of all the aspects of it. I don't feel like I can't think like a guy. It's just, we adults. If you go in knowing, hey, I like you, but I'm not looking for no relationship, we just gonna be smashing. If that person go for it, if you catch feelings, that is not my fault.
You right. You right.
That's like
and all of the guys in the room, like, yeah, what she said.
It's the truth. It's the truth, though. I just feel like if I put my cards out there and tell you I'm not looking for none, but you like me like that, but you allow me to smash. People do what you allow them to do. So this is how we gonna roll. That's what it is.
Whew. How did you guys meet each other? You knew that was coming.
At the snowball stand.
Bro, this girl was so slick with it.
I used to work at a snowball stand.
And I just thought that she was just so cute. I just thought she was so cute. And I just saw her and she slid me her number in the like cutest way and was just like, call me. And I was like, okay. All right. We gonna see. How do y'all navigate awkward questions and conversations?
Awkward as in what though? Like,
Okay, so you often say that you don't know how to tell me stuff because you don't know how I'm a react, or you think I'm a overreact, so you don't know how to tell me stuff.
oh, but with you, I just come out with it. I don't know how you're gonna react. I don't know if it's gonna fuck up the mood for the rest of the evening. But if I don't get it out, it's gonna bother me. So I just gotta do. Gotta put it out there. I got to. Cause it's gonna bother me if I don't. So I got to.
How do you stop overthinking auto sabotage when everything's fine?
I feel like that's more of a you thing.
I'm an overthinker. I'm an over analyzer. So, a perfect example, when I get dressed and when I get dressed and I'll be like, babe, do you like this? And she is the kind of person that she will make little slide comments about everything, and I take stuff to heart. So, like, I'll be like, babe, do you like this? And she'll be like, oh, it looks like you're going to like a like Sunday service or something. And I'm like, but I thought that this was cute. Oh, well, if you like it, then wear it. Well, no, because you just told me that I look apostolic. So
Or if
what
I
I'm gonna wear
use
this? Like you just like you literally told me that you don't like it, but then well, if you like it, then wear it. But you done made a comment about it.
or if I say the word, oh, that's straight. If I say it's straight,
Ooh,
she'll know which way to go with it. If I don't say, oh yeah, babe, you look great, you look amazing, or if it don't make my head turn like, damn, it's over.
that okay? Her saying, "Oh, that's straight," is the equivalent of you send a text message pouring your heart out, and they respond, "Okay, what? What do I do with that?" So if I ask you how I look and you say straight,
You straight.
no, like I want you to tell me I'm pretty
You are.
all the time.
Jeez. She spoiled. That's every day. That's every day. That's every
No,
day. Every day.
how do you know if someone likes you?
I would think they flirting.
How did you know that I like you? Because I wasn't flirting with you.
Bro, you got like 3 snowballs in one day.
You are
Yeah.
that girl like lying on me.
She ain't lying. She got like 3 snowballs in one day.
Anyway, so we about to play this game. We so we got it's a minute to win it questions
Okay.
that we are gonna ask each other. Get out your list.
Okay.
I'll go first.
All right.
What is your favorite thing that I do for you? Your favorite thing?
Be big spoon. I like being little spoon.
So
It's cozy. I love
so
it.
you like when I hold you?
Yeah, even though I get hot, I love it.
Go.
All right.
Oh,
What?
that's cute.
What makes you feel the most loved in our relationship?
What makes you feel the most love? Like just how you take care of me, like how you always make sure that I'm okay. Like that's like your first thing. Like you always make sure that I'm okay first before anything else. And that to me is a lot.
Because you're my person.
Oh, you my person too, baby. Okay, name one thing that you would never ever give up, even for me. I feel like I know.
I honestly, I honestly can't think of nothing.
So 2K.
All right, I'm not gonna give up 2K.
Okay.
That's my pastime. That's
Y-
my downtime.
y'all see?
That's my downtime.
So she is admitting that she loves her video game more than
Oh
she
my
loves me.
God. See, you see, can't just answer the question. I done flipped to me not loving her at all.
Next,
Hmm.
go. I'm just saying, like
Hmm.
everybody heard you say that you would rather play your video game than be with me.
That's
Next
my
question, go.
downtime. All right. Give me a quote that I use too much.
Oh, that's straight. That straight is a quote that you use too damn much.
Okay.
That I don't like. And that needs to change. What deep questions have you ever refrained from asking me?
I think I've asked you everything because when we were going through our little riff, we got pretty deep with stuff, crying and shit, sweating, snotting. So we got pretty deep talking
Sweating,
about stuff. So I
snotting.
feel like I asked you a lot of the deepest things that I wanted to.
I want to ask you this because I feel like I already know the answer. Is there anything that you change about our wedding day?
Yes. Yes. I would have taken more time to do it. So it could have been like more wedding versus reception wedding type thing. Like I would have taken more time to do it. Like even though it was small, the people that we wanted there were there. The people that were there loved us and cared for us. But I would have wanted it to be just a little more wedding ish.
You feel like I rushed you
Girl,
into that?
yes.
Damn.
Soon as I put the ring on, soon as I put the ring on, you was ready the next day. Like, bitch, what? What? Like, we just got engaged. I don't want to be 45 engaged. Ain't nobody say you was gonna be old and engaged.
Because
But we
okay,
plan-
I'm sorry, and I think I speak for most women. Like, okay, you give me an engagement ring, we start planning. Like, we want to know, like, who wants to be engaged for 10 years?
nobody
Like,
said that.
who wants to be engaged for 10 years? And I felt like if I didn't put a move on it,
Gaslighting your ass, huh? I'd have been gaslighting you.
I felt like you were.
I wouldn't have asked you though. Some months.
Some months.
It wasn't long.
You are lying.
I tell no lies. I don't think we was
We did.
I don't think so. She lying. She lying. That ain't right. It was some months. I'm telling you. We was engaged for some months. And I'm like, man, why is you trying to rush it? Like, I wouldn't have asked you if I didn't want to do it. So obviously you got something that I want. Like, slow your ass down. She wasn't slowing down. I had a knee surgery and everything. She was still ready. Like, what?
you making me sound like I was just like, let's get married.
You know what I think it was? I'm not tooting my horn, even though I feel like I'm pretty fucking fly. I just feel like you were excited to have somebody to accept you
For
and
me,
your kids for you.
yes.
Like, I had made her take off wigs and all. I need to see. And I still loved her. I seen her with her little S-curl short style.
She was actually the first person that I actually got fully unclothed with. And that was a big thing for me because I would always have sex with a shirt on because you wasn't seeing me.
Nigga, put the light on, take the clothes off.
And that's exactly how
Like, why is we not seeing?
she was like,
I need
no,
to
no,
see.
no, no, take it off. I gotta see you. And she made me feel comfortable with my body. And
It's yours. You better be.
but I didn't feel that like you helped me to
How you
feel.
feel now?
Oh, good. Like
Uh-huh.
yeah, like you helped me feel like a natural woman, baby. If you can't have fun in your relationship, if you can't be honest with the person that you are with, if that person doesn't treat you like you are the best thing since sliced bread, if that's not your person, then that's not who you are supposed to be with. It doesn't matter if y'all are polar opposites. If y'all are yin and yang, balance each other out. Know that there is somebody out there for you. There is somebody for everybody. I didn't think that there was anybody out there for me until I met her. Get you somebody that will love you for who you are. And a lot of people want to be in relationships. Make sure that you're ready. Make sure that you're ready. But before you jump into any relationship, the most important relationship that you need to have is with yourself. So it was nice having this conversation with my wife.
Can I say something?
Yep.
Also, make sure y'all ask if they like to ride rides.
You,
Remember, the fun stuff is important too. The fun stuff that you like is important. So if you can't share a Batman ride with your spouse, then what? Now you just with some stranger. You can't hold hands with a stranger. Make sure you ask, do you like to ride rides? Do you mind getting flipped upside down? If the answer is yes, test them at a small festival. See if they end up in a trash can or not.
so there was a test.
It was not a test, but I kept going once I saw you hit that trash can. That part, I was like, I'm about to fix her ass. Yeah. But it wasn't a test originally. You invited me to the Rice Festival. I ain't no shit for no Rice Festival.
Well, I didn't think that you was gonna test me.
We going to ride rides. It's a festival.
I was really about to wait before we end this because I already know what the story is going to be. We're gonna end this with a story that I know that she's been dying to tell. What is your funniest memory of us and our relationship?
All right.
Go ahead.
So real quick, we went to this water park.
I knew it.
Got her to get on this ride. There's two people sitting on this floater. The man at the top was holding it. So as I get on, he let it go when she was getting on. So I flips. I'm going down the slide backwards on my stomach. So I'm looking up at her. And all I see is this.
First of all, I have a fear of water and, things of that nature. Okay, so go ahead.
That's all I see. So we hit this water. Boom. It's like 4 feet of water. She like 5'9" around this bitch. We hit this water. Her wig hanging off. She drowning in 5 feet. No, what it was, 4 feet. She drowning in this little water. So lifeguard go over trying to help her. She chopped the fucking lifeguard in the neck.
Okay.
The lady go underwater, taking a gut full of water. Alethea wig still hanging off. The lady go back to her. She chopped the lady in the neck again. And I'm like, bro, you need to stand up in this fucking little water. She was like, I can't. Next thing you know, the oldest child, he hit the lady in the fucking stomach.
Okay, so as we continue,
I'm not finished. I gotta finish it, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
She go to walk out the pool. She had nerve to ask me, you think anybody noticed? Your wig is hanging to the side. Your makeup running. Why you at the water park like that? Tell me why. What's the point of that shit? All right, go ahead, finish.
Thank you.
I enjoyed y'all for having me. Thank you, wife. This was nice. I got looser as the time went on. This was nice, though. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
She doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. You doing a good job.
Get you somebody that's gonna hype you up, that's gonna motivate you, that's gonna support you and be with you every step of the way. Have those conversations. Communication is key. Respect is key. Love yourself before you put yourself out there for anybody else to love you. Guys, as you go out there and be great in their face, know that I love you. And as always, have a good day on purpose here. You're welcome. You have to break your face.
Not smile, because bitch, you're gorgeous.